In January 2003, just as the US prepared to invade Iraq, a journalist put it to US Defense Secretary Donald Rumsfeld that many Europeans, particularly in Germany and France, were more likely to believe Iraqi leader Saddam Hussein's claims that he possessed no weapons of mass destruction than George W. Bush's claims that he possessed them. Rumsfeld shot back, "You're thinking of Europe as Germany and France. That's old Europe. If you look at NATO today, the center of gravity is shifting to the east." Rumsfeld let the cat out of the bag. Traditional NATO allies such as Germany and France had always been wary about taking part in US interventionist adventures, whether in Southeast Asia, Central America, the Middle East, or the Balkans. The new Europe, on the other hand, the states that had comprised the Warsaw Pact, well, they had no such inhibitions. Driven by hatred of communism and Russia, they were only too eager to join forces with the US. 20 years on, the split between old and new Europe is as intense as ever. This became embarrassingly apparent recently following President Emmanuel Macron's visit to China. On his way back, Macron, who escapes NATO pablum on odd days of the week, declared that Europeans should avoid following the US's lead on Taiwan. New Europe shot back immediately. Polish Prime Minister Mateusz Morawiecki announced that he, unlike Macron, didn't want strategic autonomy. He wanted instead a strategic partnership with the US. Echoing Rumsfeld, Morawiecki declared, quote, "Old Europe believed in an agreement with Russia, and old Europe failed. New Europe, on the other hand, remembered what Russian communism was." Morawiecki dismissed Macron's suggestion that Europe focus on supporting Europe's defense industries. To the contrary, Morawiecki announced that Poland would purchase from the US F-35 fighter jets, Abrams tanks, and Patriot missile defense systems. Rumsfeld was right. In Washington's eyes, New Europe had long ago displaced Old Europe. To be sure, France and Germany may be richer and more powerful, but they don't have what really matters, namely the unconditional support of the US. No wonder then that Morawiecki got the gloat. With the US in its corner, Poland is, quote, "the leader of the new Europe."